I want to tell everybody thank you for showing up. I know I've been gone for a while. I'm trying to show up every week. So I'm happy that you even came. Um, Thanks. Subscribe, hit the like button. Everybody that hit the cash app, I appreciate it. Love. It takes a time for me to start getting back to doing it every week. I've been, I've been doing this YouTube shit for I say about 13, 14 years. You know, I've been up, I've been down, I've been sideways. Hold up. I'm I've learned from doing this is one thing is be humble. Be humble, man. You could be hot. You could be good on at one spot and be screwed the other way. Number two, I have to build my show from nothing because I lost my voice for a year. Number two, I'm into different things now. So when I'm about to it's Grubby. Hey Grubby, man, we could have gotten the game, bro. I'm gonna get back on, bro. I think you still got my tag. I'm gonna get back on, bro. So Moa Lady was asking about you the other day. It was like, I wonder he's doing all right and all that. So we getting back on, bro. Don't get it messed up. I'm coming back, man. But if this is a real conversation when it comes to this area, what do y'all think? Like, I got a couple of. I can't even come to y'all and tell you everything I want to do. But I got a couple of sub segments that are gonna be pretty good, man. They're gonna be pretty good. Uh, I'm gonna bring the show back up. Now I don't know if I'm gonna name the show something different. I'm gonna let people call in again. You know, I'm gonna let people call in again. Um, I never wanted. Once I get everybody back in the game, then it's gonna be back, bro. Don't even worry about it. Y'all just gotta hold me down a little bit. Let me get my stuff together. Cause it's it's when you lose your ability to sound out phonetically words, which is basically what I went through. And I've known back in the day, I was happy to be able to converse in a very high level. So now it's like maybe if I get into this conversation stuff with y'all, I may not be able to what do you call it? Collicate. How do you call that? Collicate. I can't even say the word. Um, articulate. There you go, articulate. I not be able to articulate what I need to say. And sometimes, Jesus, Joseph, bro. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. It's my old man, bro. Sorry, y'all. It's my old man, bro. But when I was thinking that if I do the show, maybe I can't articulate, what do you call it? Articulate what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Maddie? Where you been, bro? So I don't know if in my mind, I'd be thinking maybe I shouldn't do this show because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sound out what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? So, but people like, man, well, you can talk pretty good, but I be feeling like, thank you, bro, thank you. So you understand, I have some self doubt that I'm gonna be the same as you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm trying to be real to y'all right now. I don't know if y'all trying to hear what I'm trying to say and everything, man, but you know, this situation, it really changed me, bro. You know, so you know what I mean. So it's like I don't know, man. It's. Thank you. You understand what I'm saying? I appreciate you. You know, so it's a process. So at the same time, I need to be up here talking. I really need to set the show back up so people can call in, because that calling and talking to people and they call me back, they talk to me and I talk back to them, and it helps me with um phonetically for me speaking stuff out. It helps me out for stuff like that, you know, because most of the time, you know, I don't really talk to nobody, bro. Most of the time, like I just I be left alone, man. You know, I don't I don't talk to nobody, bro. No, you know, I move far away. I and most of the time I just stay in my house and I don't talk to anybody. So what the problem is now, since I've been cut myself off so much, that at this point my my doctor is saying that you have cut yourself off so much, it's gonna be not under it's gonna be, what do you call this, other, it's gonna be the bad, it's not gonna help you no more. You understand? It's, that's what they call it under productive, counterproductive, because you got to be talking to people for you to get your words back. You can't just stop talking. And that's a lot of months I didn't talk to really nobody. You know what I mean? So that was actually kind of slowed out you know what I mean? It kind of slowed my situation up because I was so, I didn't want to talk, because I was very what's the word? I was so what's that word when it's like I was self-conscious, so I wouldn't say nothing. You know, so when I be talking to somebody and everything like that, I wouldn't say nothing, even when I go to a shipper or something like that, because you know I did pretty good with the whole workouts and the eating thing and stop eating sugar and all that, and it put myself in a good situation. So it was like, okay, you have no restrictions, you can try anything you want. The only thing that I got left messed up is the words, and that's the thing that helped me do what I did. You know what I mean? So it's it's hard, bro. It's hard. You know what I mean? So now when I start having these real conversations again, I need to get my confidence back, where I can have real conversations with different people, you know, because I mean I got a lot of stuff to really look at. I mean, it's just with all the crazy stuff going on with our industry and Trump and the immigrants, enough. That gotta be 4 or 5 months of just talking. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm trying to, man. I'm really trying to, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I I just want to make something that will help our industry. You know, I want to be back at a place where, like you said, I help people burn their mouths, and they learn something at the same time, and they also laugh at the same time, and we help each other sometimes at the same time, and you know what I mean. Like, I'm trying to get back to that and even more. You know what I mean. Then on top of that, we can have real conversations about health and everything like that, because most of us, we don't have that conversation. We don't feel, we don't think about our health until it's in. You know what I mean? I was listening to this Papoose freestyle, and he was like, that's why we have so many strokes, because we don't take care of ourselves. And the truth is, it was, so I feel that line, because that's really what it is, man. Here's another conversation too, man. Thanks for everybody with the Cash App too. This is the first year. I gotta pay attention, because this is my new. It's another anniversary. In 2 weeks. No, no, you're going. This is the last week. Last, basically, to this month is the last year I have not had any smoking. This is gonna be my anniversary of free smoke. For what do you call it? A free smoking life. This is my first year. This is my first year. No, no sodas. This is my first year. Yeah, no sir, soda, bro. Yeah, that's it. No soda and no smoking. I was smoking for 20 years, bro. That's a fact. So I'm happy about that, man. So I call it in 2 weeks. It'll be actually January. Um, I also in 2 weeks I'll be at 100. I'll be at a whole year from the last time when I had my stroke. A person will say, "Hey man, you went through it. You got over it." I mean, I don't feel like I got over it. You know, it changed me a lot, but I'm at the point now where I'm functioning pretty well. But it took, you know, learning how to kind of walk a little bit better, learning back, being able to talk, trying to talk again, learn, a lot of things. It changes you, bro. It changes you. Like your boy said, some scars are bad, and some scars change you. And this definitely has changed me in a long, very crazy. I'm still gonna have fun and everything like that. You know what I mean? I see you, Lisa. Lisa, I'm still happy. I did what I was supposed to do. I'm gonna have fun. We still gonna do all those type of things. It's just that I have to I have to sprinkle a little bit of health in there too for y'all, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I still gotta put something on y'all. Like, hey man, let's do better. I'm still gonna get into the mess and all that. I'm not gonna say all the mess. Like, to be honest, I am not going to be in the mess of other creators. I think I want to. I'm going to appreciate you, Every. I appreciate you. I hope I can. How do I call this? I am going to get into the mess of the society. I'm gonna get into the mess of our industry. I'm gonna get into our mess about a little bit of politics. I'm gonna get a mess from some things like that. But I think in my mind, I do not want to be in a mess with creators. I believe it's low it's low hanging fruit, and I am I am ashamed that I even did it back in the day. I was good at it though. Don't get listen. Don't get. I was knocking y'all out, but I'm not. I don't believe that it is good for me to do. You know, I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna try not. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try not to really get into that stuff because I know once if I start getting back the show back on it, people are gonna start going at me, and you never know because I'll get you. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to leave those things alone, man, because I'm trying not to do any of the bad things I used to do. I mean, think about all the things I don't do now. You know, I do not smoke. I do not eat meat. I do not eat sugar most of the time. Sometimes it gets me. I have a regiment. I am disciplined. You know, I do my prayers every day. I do my 100 squats every day. I do my push-ups every day. I eat at a certain time. I fast every day. I do a whole day of fasting on the weekend for 24 hours every week. And I have a lot of disciplines which I find. Another one too, which is crazy. I read every every day. It's my new book right here. I don't know if y'all know the name what this is and all that, but it's a little bit different for me. Here's another one that's kind of crazy for y'all. I stopped eating my nails. I don't know how to say it. I stopped eating my nails. You know, this thing has changed me in a way that people just you don't understand, like things that I could not fix. I couldn't stop eating my nails. I couldn't stop eating I I, I couldn't stop eating I stopped eating smoke. I stopped eating crazy food. First of all, no pork. I don't eat no pork. I'm also gonna, if I was gonna eat some meat, I don't eat chicken. Absolutely, chicken. Chicken is the devil. Never eat it. Um, well, I mean, it depends on a certain level of chicken. You know what I mean? It's like my thing is I'm not 100% vegan or anything like that. I just try to not eat it. Don't think I don't like how it tastes. You know what I mean? I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not into that. You know, so a lot of people understand that. You know, it's gonna be hard to be a friend of me now because I'm very disciplined on some certain things. And like, if you're going to hang out with me right now, you know, I don't eat meat. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't drink sodas. You know what I mean? I don't even drink water that is cold because that's trying to get you. You see what I'm saying? I don't. I possibly can. And setting up another problem I'm having too is my setup. I don't even know how I'm going to set up the show. Because I want to be doing this for another 20 years. I've made that decision. You understand? You know, I'm on some Howard Stern type stuff. So that's honey buns. I'm just trying to. I do have one pastry. And I have a few things I do that I shouldn't be doing, but I really like. I gotta have it for myself. I like, and this may show that I'm getting old, and it's actually pretty good for you. Is ginger snacks, ginger cookies. They only have molasses and a little bit of cinnamon and all that stuff in it. That's really a ginger scrap is pretty good for you. So I be knocking them out for as a dessert. And the next thing I have to do now is have more conversations about what what actual food turns into sugar. like pasta, what do you want? Rice, things like that. That's I'm about to get to that level of weird, because I just want stuff that is actually gonna help me. You know what I mean? You know, right. Yeah, I'm trying to get to that, like that level. Another thing too is some I also want to be able to do 10 pull-ups. I cannot do pull-ups. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. I'm trying to, but I cannot go up. I can only do maybe 2 pull-ups. If I can get to 10 pull-ups, I'm doing better. You know. So I'm trying to I have goals, man. I have goals. I think I'm probably on my uh are you writing down thoughts? I am not yet, because the truth is, after the stroke, I have a lot of problems with writing. You know, writing. Back to writing. Sometimes I have a problem with spelling worse than I had before. Um, and it's messed with my short term memory. So if let's say if I'm supposed to write something down, I will forget it. Maybe the first letter. I also have a problem with with numbers too. So if I'm trying to highlight somebody, you feel me? I'm like, let me give me your number. You know what I mean? I can't keep the number to write it down. So I have issues like that I don't know if it's permanent or not, but I have to work on. um I need to learn. What I really need to be finding about is brain food, things that give me more oxygen to the brains. That's now we getting deep. I'm not giving you all that, but I need to get into that type of stuff. So I'm um I'm working on things, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm happy. I'm good enough that I'm at the point where I can say what I want to say, and things like that. Because for someone who talks as much as I do, it was like hell, bro. Because y'all already know I like to talk. I likes to talking, baby, and it's killing me that I couldn't really talk like I wanted to. So I appreciate you. Oh, but my hair is just stupid right now. My hair is. I mean, look at my nails, and look how my hair is just going. Like, it's nuts. I mean, this very clean lifestyle, there's some very good benefits, bro. And I'm gonna be very, very, very okay on I'm gonna be very, very I don't want to be too crude, but let's just say fasting, getting away from most meats, getting away from all the sugar, um, um, doing your calisthenics, it really gives you, yeah, like and you would think, oh, people just talking. I'm not bullshitting, bro. It's like I could flip a truck over. It's like I'm 17 years old. It's crazy, bro. Like, you be surprised at all those things where uh that you think that how do I put it? Right now you're taking your health at granted, but you like that taste thing, that tasty thing you like to eat. It's really taking away your vigor, because now it's like, where is this coming from? Like, well, most time, like, I was in the I was at the organic um farmers market. Yes, because that's where I shop. Don't get mad. Yeah. And I'm there, and I just got a weird erection for no reason. Like, and let me tell you, when I'm telling you, when you watch this show, I'm gonna give you the truth. I had a ridiculous an erection for no reason. It made no sense. It's the one where I was like, I don't know why I have an erection for no reason. Like I'm 12 years old. I don't know where it came from. And I wasn't around nothing to have an erection. I was around fruit. So it made no sense. I don't get it. But it's like the truth is I'm just getting things of energy from nowhere. I'm getting, you know what really it's about? It's the testosterone, it's the hormones, bro. And I've talked to y'all about the hormones. When I tell y'all that get your sleep, because right now, my thing, it tells me if I've done 7 hours of sleep, 6 hours of sleep, 8 hours of sleep. And you saying, why does that matter? Because that messes with your hormone production. You understand that? So when I tell you, your actual sleep is something, bro. That's the thing that's really like y'all don't understand. You need that, bro. Right. The hormones are everything. So maybe I've dropped. You gotta think now. I was at 42 2 as far as my size, my actual waist size. I'm down to 60. I'm down to 30. I'm down to 36 to 38. Now, oh yeah, I lost weight, but a lot of that is hormones, bro. It's the hormones, man. You gotta get and I'm trying to tell you, like, it will change. I don't know how to tell you. It will change your life, bro. It's imagine all the things you just were eating the wrong stuff. You cannot eat some of this stuff, bro. You can't. First of all, I've never touched any fast food. Maybe 2 times, and all I got was a thing of fries. But you cannot eat that stuff, bro. I'm trying to tell you, you can't eat it. That messes with your hormone. Oh, all the sugar. This is with your hormones. Not getting the sleep you're supposed to get. Let me tell you something. I'm in the bed between 7:45, 70 to 90, 7 to 9. I'm going to sleep. Like this is law. I go to sleep at like 7. I get up like 3:30 to 3:40, or maybe 4. So basically, and I try to get, you know what I mean? I get up. First thing I do is drink warm water, because that's how it's getting you. Stop drinking the water cold. So I get me a whole water that is cold. Get my get my insides clean. That's why that first piss is so freaking dark. You're getting all that stuff out of you. When you sleeping and everything like that, it cleanses your body. It does repairs. It does everything like that. And you wash that stuff out of you. Wash that stuff out of you. I do not drink coffee unless 2 hours after I wake up. And here's another thing that's going to mess y'all up. This is going to mess y'all up. And you probably don't want to hear this. I only eat decaf coffee. When you're drinking regular coffee, it is a crisis in your body. That's how your body looks at that stuff. So I get decaf coffee only. I've been on it for about seven months. Only, so I'm at the place now where I can just get up and go. I don't drink caffeine to go. I don't do that. That's done for me. I don't do that. I have basically it's pageantry. I have the what do they call it? I have the French press, and then I put it in there and I jingalana, banagol, and scadino. I do all that type of shit, and then I have a little thing in where that fluffer. It's called a fluffer. I do a fluffer. I do like this, and I put it in the thing, and then I hit it with a little cinnamon. Boop. Cinnamon is good for you, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Put a little cinnamon on there, and then I make myself a little bit good. I hit it with the, which is the whipped cream, just to feel good. You know what I mean, on the insides. And then I sit down and I watch the news. When I say news, I mean YouTube. I watch YouTube. I sit in my robe with my giblets out, and I just listen about the TV, I mean, everything like that. And when I'm done with that, close that, next thing you know, I get back and do what I need to do. I start working because, like I said, I don't get to work until 6. You know what I mean? I don't get until 6, so I take all of that time. There's a few things that I should be doing. I may have to make some stuff for my old lady. I may have a time to have a visit with my old lady. Yeah, you can say I'm gay, but I look at those things to make sure that my relationship is doing good. Or did you here goes some coffee that I just made for you. Are you up? Are you up? Do you feel better today? What's going on with you? What is you doing in work? So and so and so. How you I'm one of them type of guys. All right, you ready to go? Do you want me to drop you to work or do you want to use your car? I do that type of stuff. I get all that done. That's 2-3 hours before I go to work. You see what I'm saying? That's what I do. So I moved my priorities to my priorities are correct. You understand what I'm trying to say? That's what I want y'all to understand, even when you're in your truck or you're in a corporate house or whatever you're going, it is. You have to make your priorities together. And most people don't get their priorities together. And I mean, maybe I had a crazy ass situation and it's changing my priorities a little bit different. A person will say is maybe I'm the best partner that you could possibly have because I am trying to do the right thing. And when I'm getting up in the day, all right, I'm thinking, am I doing the right thing? That's how I start my thought. How do I get what am I doing the right thing? You know? Yes, I eat, all my clothes I switched all of my clothes because I don't care about clothes anymore. Like this is thrift store stuff. Everything's thrift store. I can go and get a whole week worth of stuff for $35. So I'm thrift store. I mean, right now this is a Casio. This is a Casio right here. This is a Casio, $15. And of course I got this for to see my jig. I mean, I've just changed my whole view on a lot of things. So when I wake up, I don't think, oh well, the person that I am with, they're just living their life. And no, I check on them. Are you good? You straight? You all right? You need this? You need that? Boom, boom, boom. If you're having a day where you don't feel like getting it through the day, I'm gonna help you with something. Here's the word. Here's the word. Here's the word. And this is gonna really blow your mind, especially in this area. Listen to what I'm about to say. When I think of myself and my understanding of everybody around me, the best word that comes to me is I am an asset. That's it. I don't want to be a burden. I don't want to be an area of your head to be too angry, to be mad. I am an asset. So when I go see my dad, and I say, what you doing, Pop? Oh man, I may have to. Let's knock this out. Let's do it right now. Let's get it done. What you need? When I talk to my dad, what do you need? Sometimes it's just help me on his brakes. Help me on working for his car. Oh, you want me to take you over there? I'll take you over there. Are you down there? You need me to go get you? I'll go get you. I want to be an asset, bro. That's for every friend that I have. That's every person that knows me. I am an asset. And I'm hoping that I will attract other assets. I had a bunch of people that was around me that was not an asset, bro. They were just around, just because. That is not going to work. Let me tell you something. The fact that I want to be an asset, there's a higher wall to get to me. Now, I'll talk on the phone. I'll talk on the phone on the show a little bit and all that, but you can't actually contact me, because I want to be more as assets. People will take advantage of it. So I'm not even going to do that. I'm not even going to freaking do that. So that's the main thing, that what I'm going to be really getting into when I, how you call this? I get into this new show. Um I want y'all to have a better lifestyle. You understand? I want y'all to have a better lifestyle. You don't gotta be a trucker or any of that, bro. I want a better lifestyle, bro. That's what I want y'all to have. I'm glad that you're feeling. I appreciate you, Freddie. Um, I want you to have a better lifestyle. I want y'all to stop looking down at your problems that's right on you and thinking that you can't fix it. The first thing I really want to have a conversation about is vices. Let me tell you, that's the worst thing. The worst thing in my, I guess the best thing that I really figured out when it came to my weight and my health. It wasn't about doing workouts, because that's bullshit. It wasn't any of those things. It was about vices, bro. That's the truth. Vices. Whether it be food, whether it be laziness, maybe there'd be a certain food and be a laziness, and maybe it may be a discipline that I'm just not doing. Such little stuff like at least doing 5 pages in a book, sleeping with it, going to sleep on it, little things like that. Trying to do this many books a year, little stuff like that is what I'm interested in, to see if it actually will change me as a better person. Because most of the time I think most of this stuff is bullshit. You know, what doesn't matter. Oh, you read, if you read book, it helps you somehow. No, I actually, here's the truth. I've never read a full book until I was 40. That's last year. I'm on 15 books now. I'd never read a book from forward to end until I was 40 years old. You know, that's crazy. That's crazy. And my problem is, when you're doing with books, you are you're trying to figure out what's going on in life. And the sad thing about what's going on in life, yeah, it's already wrote down in a book. Like most of the time. So if a person told me the best book I've ever, if they ever asked me what is the best book I've ever read, it will be called Eat to Live. Eat to Live is the best book I have ever read. I'm on 15. You feel me? So thanks for everybody who hit the Cash App, who actually got something out of this conversation. Um I It's gonna be a crazy game this next year, what I'm gonna be working on, bro. And really it's I want all of you to get into some things that I'm doing with it too, like 30 day challenges and stuff. Like, I'm trying to get into stuff like that. you know that's what I'm interested in, because if you're gonna be on this planet anyway, you might as well try to, I've been saying it for years, do better. You might as well try to perfect something. you know I just don't want y'all to uh take everything for what I just said and think, oh man, your boom boom your sex game went crazy. If that's all you got out of this conversation, uh, Aba, I see you. I see you. You the first one to hit the cash app. Appreciate you, brother. Um, if y'all think the best thing in this conversation was that my sex drive went crazy, cause it did. It's nuts. Um, you're lost. You're lost, bro. You're lost. You know, you're lost, man. You know, you're lost. There's a lot of things you gotta figure in your life, man. Being selfish, being able to be around people and wanting to help them and to find love. You know, because it really that's all it's about, bro. It ain't about nothing else. You know, that's why it's having healthy love. That's another one too. Because most people they don't want to have that conversation. Okay, let's say if you find love, but is it health? I don't want unhealthy love. That's another one too. I don't want to. I don't want to be in a a love that is unhealthy. And sometimes that messes up certain things when it comes to your family too. Maybe some family people is not healthily love. I'm paying attention to stuff like that now. Lisa, I see you. Honey, do I see you, Mr. Brown, Miss Brown? I appreciate you, honeyfoot. I appreciate you, bro. But Lisa's number one at the Cash App. Um, I don't want to have. I mean, I have brothers and sisters, and some of them are not healthy. It's not a healthy. It's not a healthy type of love. It isn't. You know, it isn't. You know what I mean? So maybe even some of the conversations I have here with people, this is a weird type of follower system that's unhealthy. But watching me on here, I am learning. I'm trying to figure this stuff out, bro. I'm not just doing stuff to be doing it. You know what I mean? Like that's really what I'm trying to say to you. Because one thing you got to remember is, oh, well, man, you reason why you having this conversation because you were scared, bro. I was so scared, bro, and I am not ashamed and emotionally brined that I was fucking scared, bro. And some things scar you for life, bro. You can't fix that shit, bro. You know, you can't fix it. It cannot be fixed. Some people are sitting around want some stupid. Let me tell you, they want some stupid things that don't even freaking matter, bro. And I think about the old lives I had about other creators. I wouldn't be able to do it now. Why? Because it means nothing. It just doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't. You know, it doesn't. When I got to the hospital, it was only one person, and I'm old lady, bro. No one showed up, and I have a big family, bro. Nobody showed up. You have them conversations with yourself. No one showed up, bro, at all. No one claimed for me. No one nothing. No YouTuber people showed up. None of that. That's a fact, bro. So it's like we gonna have conversations about the stuff that really matters. That's what I'm interested in. I'm not interested if you want to go local or not. I don't care about stuff like that, bro. When I had a fucking stroke and couldn't say words for real, my old lady was there. You know, that's a fact. The motherfucker had to wipe my ass, literally. You feel me? Like that's you may not. You better hope you have that, bro. That's a fact. So when I have a real conversation, and another one too, King. Because remember, my phone stopped ringing. They stopped ringing, bro. Nobody was interested in figuring out nothing I had to say. The people, they thought I was done. I would never be able to talk. That's what they thought it would be. You know, King talked to me the whole year, bro. The whole year. You hear me? Whole year. Yeah. The whole year, bro. He talked to me. I mean, he was talking to me. He was talking to me when I can only say 2 words. And I was using flections. Like, you kind of understand what I'm trying to say. But I probably knew 4 or 5 words, bro. He was talking to me then. And he kept calling. Most people don't do that, bro. Think of all the YouTube friends I've had, bro. King is the only one that kept talking to me. But so is my other phones, my people like Dre. He talks to me and all that. But that's the truth. That's the truth, bro. All the YouTubers, all the people I've known, the only one who really kept calling me was King. And I've never seen King in person. Some of these people, I done been in their house, bro. I done been in their house. I done seen their mothers. I done seen their kids, all that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a dirty game out here, my guy. So y'all, I'm trying to talk about real stuff that's gonna get into you, bro. Who's that? Is that the guy that was King? King. You don't know King, you don't know him, bro. But I'm gonna have some real conversations, and we're gonna have conversations about relationships. We're gonna have conversations about how stupid this relationship problem we have on the internet. We're gonna have conversations about uh the sex nastiness, sexiness that's going on now here. We're gonna talk about the industry. We're gonna talk about it all, bro. But you better have your stuff together, bro. Cause I'm not playing no games with you. Yeah, that's that. Stay up, don't do drugs, be happy. Thanks for everybody who hit the Cash App. Miss Lisa is top of the Cash App. I appreciate you. Abba, I don't know how to say the name, man. You know I can't speak that well right now, bro. I appreciate you. Don't do drugs. Be happy.